The starting lineup for the visiting Memphis.
And you look at both of the these teams, the athleticism that's on display is tremendous.
Oh yeah, these young boys got some bounce, but what I like is the skill and the basketball IQ combined with the athleticism. That's why you're seeing so many beautiful plays out here.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Morant and Smart in the backcourt. Dane and Jackson Jr. holding down the forward spots. And it's Clark in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. For Richard, since 2011, the Grizzlies have been very competitive, only missing the playoffs 3 times.
Yeah, in 3 quick years, they were able to do a rebuild by creating a strong culture, drafting some incredible young talent, and allowing them to develop.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Back to Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Uh-oh, Zach Levine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
From deep, Morant. DeRozan with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Outside Bane, the 3 is up. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Bane's got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, I'm coming for my revenge.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Levine. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Ball outside. Clock at 6. The 3. And Levine gets it to go on the assist by Ball. Levine's gotten his 2nd bucket on the night.
Zach Levine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Jackson with a screen on Levine. Kicks it out to Clark. From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Ball with it. Jackson in his pocket. DeRozan against Jackson. DeRozan outside. Pass to Williams. Williams a screen on Smart. It's Levine with a drive. And the dunk by Levine.
A ridiculous athlete. I love when Levine puts it on the deck and goes through the lane like that.
And always a fan favorite, Richard. Zach Levine.
Most everything he does, it seems to have a little bit of flash to it. You know about the bounce. He has a high arcing shot, and he just has a flair for the dramatic and spectacular.
Levine gets the bucket.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Morant, the pass to Clark. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
A minute 42 left to play in the first quarter. Payne with a screen on ball. Here's Morant. Okay, look out! Wow!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Kicks it to DeRozan. Back to Williams. Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
The ball handling skills of Levine, outstanding at creating for himself.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And it's Ball off the drive. Here's Levine for three. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Levine. Pass to Clark. Outside Morant. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
Here's Drummond. DeRozan outside. Back to Drummond. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Payne. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Desmond Bain. 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. It's a 3-point game. Outside Levine. Let's go with a 3. Zach Levine. He's been the guy making things happen for the Chicago Bulls. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter, we've got Luke Kennard, and it's Adams in at the 5 down low. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, a few years back, Marcus Smart was talking about how he'd love to follow in Hall of Famer Gary Payton's footsteps as the next guard to win Defensive Player of the Year. He spoke it into existence last year, winning that coveted award. But guys, you watch him play, his actions on the court speak louder than words.
No doubt about that, Allie. Thanks, good stuff there. Now here's Kennard. With the crossover, pass to Roddy. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot comes out. Good work defensively by Caruso. Chicago leading. Well, Richard, the Bulls made a valiant effort to reach the postseason in 2023.
Yeah, they stayed alive in the play-in, managing to win their first game, but they fell in game 2 and were unable to break into the playoffs.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here's Williams. Well, Richard, you had 4 finals appearances and faced some legendary competition in each one.
Yeah, I went up against Shaq and Kobe, Duncan and David Robinson, Durant and Curry. That's why I lost 3 of them. But I was a part of the greatest championship ever in 2016, beating those 73-win Warriors.
White against Kennard. Pass to Caruso. The 3 is up. Hits the trifecta. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Oh, my! That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. DeSumo can't hit. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. from deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
He could have gone straight to the hole, but they'll take that three.
Outside White. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Here's Tillman. Pass to Roddy. There's the triple. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Stolen by Kennard. And now the Grizzlies on the run. And he lays it in on the break. And now a 5-point Memphis lead.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Caruso outside to stop the run. Oh, he missed it, making him 1 for 2 now.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
Now here's Craig, yet to see a basket. Right side White. And here's Caruso outside. Nails it from 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Memphis has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Adams with a screen on White. Nice shot by Kennard.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Caruso with the bucket.
The three-point shot has been his weapon of choice this quarter.
Kennard against White. The kick out to Williams. The three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And now the Bulls in transition. And here's Caruso outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
The kick out to Williams. Here he goes. Back to Kennard. Takes a 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They're up by 4. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
DeRozan and Miller in at the forward slots. Ball runs point with LaVine flanking him. And it's Drummond in at the 5. That's the group for Billy Donovan getting going here in the second half.
And we talk a lot about Murray.
How about the creativity from DeRozan?
Okay, Mr. DeRozan. DeMar still got some bounce left.
And Grant, a positive for the Bulls over the last few seasons. They work hard to get good shots.
Well, B.A., that's definitely part of their DNA. They've had the personnel to do it, and guys who are disciplined and patient.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Oh, unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Man, that one falls for Ball. Grant, when you look at the Memphis team from last year, everyone was under 30 years of age.
Yeah, and a lot of upside there. But the move this summer to bring in veteran leaders like Marcus Smart. I mean, he fits their timeline, BA, and can also balance some of that youth with experience.
Jackson outside. The three-pointer off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Pass to Levine. Drummond, the screen on Smart. Levine passes to DeRozan for the lead. And it's Bane with the rebound. And it's Bane with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Clark finds Smart. Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Smart's offensive impact, sometimes that's the underrated aspect of his game, but he is a legit two-way player. His ability in the pick and roll is something that is always a positive thing for his team.
And that one drops for him.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
We talk about Jackson's elite shooting for a big, but this is the other thing that he can do when his mindset is to attack.
Kicks it to DeRozan. DeRozan, a screen on Smart.
Oh, my
Hey, how about that?
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Morant with the slam!
He'll put you on your heels in a hurry. Morant slicing through the D.
And Richard, Ja Morant, one of those guys that seems to always be working hard on his game. So much fun to watch.
Yeah, he looks to improve every single year and still believes he can get even better than he is now. You gotta love that type of mindset.
Morant caps off the break.
With elite speed and quickness, Morant continues to be ferocious on those fast breaks.
The kick out to Williams. DeRozan for 3. Outside Levine. Fires for 3. That one falls. Coming off a Drummond feed. Levine's got 7 points here in the quarter.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
On the wing, Levine. Levine attacking. Pass to Drummond. DeRozan for 3. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Brandon Clark. Well, Richard, when you talk about great scores, DeMar DeRozan doesn't always get the credit he deserves.
Yeah, he should really get more praise than he does, Brian, especially when you consider how incredible he is from the mid-range.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group. Richard, an interesting trend with this Chicago team. They're conservative three-point shooting.
Yeah, the Bulls hover around the bottom of the league for total attempts, BA, which definitely separates them for the rest of the NBA.
And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago.
Number 12, Ayo Dosunmu.
Chicago has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Here's Caruso. 59 seconds left in the third quarter here. Picked by Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. White finds Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Doing exactly what you expect. Vooch setting a solid screen that gets things going.
The kick out to Williams. Craig against Adams. Here's Kennard. Buries it from 3. Kennard's got 12 points in the game. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Tipped and stolen by Williams.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
On up the court. And the finish on the break with the slam.
Oh, that's great basketball. Denying them on one end while grabbing points on the other.
Here's Kennard. Here's Tillman. It's all tied in Chicago. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. On the court right now for the Grizzlies, we've got Steven Adams, and it's Tillman in at the power forward position. Here's White. Shot clock at 5. And that one is hammered home.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Memphis. Clark is checked in for Adams. Jaren Jackson comes in for Tillman. Bain, he's checked in for Roddy. And it's Morant in for Kennard. Back to Jackson. This one for 3. And it's Chicago with a board. And now the Bulls in transition. Levine with room to shoot. And again, it's Chicago.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Here's Morant. Drummond grabs the miss.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Three-pointer. It's kept alive. No good. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Grizzlies. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Levine passes to Ball. Soft touch off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 4.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way.
Oh, Morant! Wow!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
You're taller than you think. Lonzo is a sneaky 6'6".
Morant, the pass to Williams. Bain against Ball. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Bain. And stolen by Williams. And they're pushing it up. Levine passes to Drummond. And stolen by Clark. He's all alone. And Williams punches it home.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum. There are guys that can take that shot, and there are guys that can make that shot. DeRozan loves having the ball in these big moments because he understands how to deliver.
Ball into the lane, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bain. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Williams passes to Drummond. Bain against DeRozan. Too easy for DeRozan.
Using his athleticism to beat the contact, DeRozan refuses to be held back.
And here's Morant outside. It falls again. He's now 8 for 12 from the floor.
Get this man the ball, and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion. Man.
The kick out to Ball. The 3 is up. They grab their own miss.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? For Memphis, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. From deep, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
I-C-E. ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Outside Levine. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Now a timeout called by Chicago. They're leading by 2. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. And the Bulls making a change here. Caruso's checked in. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. With the game so close, he wanted his team to stay aggressive, saying, don't be a watcher, be an actor. Go out and make something happen on the court. Don't let it come to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie. 6 to shoot. DeRozan passes to Levine. DeRozan against Bain. Now Levine with the drive. Caruso outside. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. They push it up 4 on 3. To tie it up. Outside for Moran. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver. And it's Levine stepping up. Zach's grown into this role during his time in the league.
Shot clock and game clock. 1 second differential. Caruso against Morant. Jackson outside. Clark, the pass to Williams. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And if you can't force the turnover on that challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these. Get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
First free throw is good, and that'll put him up 2.
You gotta love how competitive Levine is. I mean, he has no problem going to the line in these big moments, delivering exactly what they needed from the line. He secures the three-point lead.
And the Grizzlies call time here. They're losing by 3. 3 seconds left in the final quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
So hard to get a clean look from distance in this situation because everybody knows that's the shot they need. So the defense is smothering the perimeter with everyone they have.
Williams passes to Bain. Oh, with a chance to send it to OT. He missed the dunk. Unbelievable.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel coach.
power, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The post pair for them. It's Green and Looney. Curry is out there with Payton, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. Curry's shot is good.
I mean, just so easy for Curry to get that 3 off. Beautiful shot.
Outside, Levine. For 3, drains the 3-pointer.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Curry. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And the new CBA challenging the top spending team sprint. That certainly affects the Warriors, doesn't it?
Yeah, Kevin, the roster is not getting any younger, but it's getting more expensive. So to sustain that kind of payroll, especially with the way the tax system is set up, it's something the Warriors are just going to have to deal with at some point and make some very critical decisions around what this roster is going to look like.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Levine finds Caruso. DeRozan a screen on Payton. Levine passes to DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
And with his hard charging style, DeRozan gets himself to the line quite a bit, and it helps that he can finish through contact.
Hey, Greg, to touch on the Bulls for a moment, defense has been an emphasis for them.
It has, and they went through several years playing subpar D, and it cost them. They began to turn things around a couple seasons ago, and it has served them well.
Curry against Caruso. Shoots. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Caruso with the ball. Now Payton defending. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. To the paint. The kick out to Williams. Fires the 3. Levine can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Curry with the 3. And the Warriors get it back. Here's the 3. Here's Looney, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Man, Looney is so long, gets up there and flushes it.
Right side, Levine. Lets it go with the 3. Cans it from downtown. Levine's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot, just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
From outside, off the mark. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry with the drive, and it goes down 2 points. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
I don't know what you do with Steph in the pick and roll situation like that. He capitalizes because of the separation, and it doesn't have to be much.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Caruso with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. Drummond passes to Levine. Drummond with a screen on Payton. And Levine, here we go. And that one drops. He's got 8.
Yeah, this is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Curry's shot is good.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Outside, Levine. And Levine with the slam.
And there's a reason Levine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Now here's Curry. He's got 11. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And another three for Golden State.
And it's definitely been a shootout here. The first team that actually starts playing some defense may end up having the edge.
In the corner, it's Levine. Outside Williams. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And DeRozan throws it down.
The flush. DeMar getting up.
There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Thompson, a screen on Caruso. Curry attacking, and it's sent back by Drummond. DeRozan in the corner. Off target from three-point range. It's not going to go for him. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's the Bulls. They lead by 3. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they get the ball.
They've got Vucevic all out there with White. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Ball no good. Warriors trail by 3.
And how about Kuminga, one of just a handful of NBA players from Congo?
And Greg, those players from the Congo, they have achieved some of the highest level of recognition in our league. NBA champions, a Hall of Famer. The player list is short, but boy, they're distinguished.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. Chris Paul is on the back 9 of what will be a Hall of Fame career, but he's not ready to hang it up just yet. He said, I don't know if I can ever retire because the emotional roller coaster that you go on during a game, for real, there's nothing like it. His love of the game has never been in question, Kevin. Back to you.
Yeah, you're right, David. Never in question. Hey, thanks for that story. Paul, no one around him. Gets an open look and hits.
Well, right now the defense completely uncomfortable in guarding pick and rolls with Chris Paul. He loves to dice up the D in those sets.
Pass to Dosunmu.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a year ago, he was an 80% shooter at the line, so that's more than acceptable.
You know, bro, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors.
Ball sets a screen for White. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
A floater, and Ball with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And Vucevic kicks the ball. There's the drive. Good on the bucket.
It was so hard to knock Lonzo Ball off his center of gravity. That time, a good job of keeping his composure around the challenge.
And it's Paul missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Pass to Dosunmu. Here's Ball, and he banks in the layup. Now it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
Yeah, and how about Ball just working his way right through the contact that time?
Here's Paul. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
And this is what he does so well, putting the defender back on his heels and being relentless in flying to the basket.
LGA for the Bulls, it's been a struggle to find consistency the past few seasons.
It's been a one step forward, one step back kind of situation that they don't need to set their sights on a title yet. They just have to establish that winning culture.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Going inside. And Vucevic kicks to White. Takes a 3. Traps in the tray. White's got 9 points in the quarter.
The IQ of White, reading those pick and rolls and just taking what the D gives him.
Here's Paul. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And you look at Chris Paul. Brent, what sets him apart from other point guards?
Well, he's just such a master of not only the mid-range, but delivering passes and making sure that big guys are accountable for the role player that they're having to guard on every pick and roll possession he plays in.
Here's White. And he gets the whistle. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls,
Previous play is under 2 shots.
so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coach.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. We're double checking, and the game continues on.
And the Warriors making a change here. Curry's checked in. First one falls for him.
The athleticism and blinding speed White possesses is impressive. This guy plays with a lot of moxie.
There's 38 seconds left here in the second. Curry against White. Jacks up a 3. They get it back. Looney passes to Thompson. Connects on the 17-footer. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
And he can get to the medium range as Clay's able to find some room and still trigger it.
And it's White missing.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
And Klay Thompson, really one of the more pretty jump shots in the NBA. I hope kids are watching. No wasted motion, incredible efficiency. And the mechanics really do set the gold standard. That's pretty unselfish there. He sees that there's a better shot on the perimeter and bang, just kicks it out.
And so it's Chicago headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly. And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
Yeah, and the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the 3-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Stephen Curry's out there with Payton, and it's Thompson in at the small forward spot.
Shooting might be Curry's calling card, but he has an incredible handle as well, and that allows him to get through the defense.
Williams kicks to LaVine. Williams a screen on Curry. LaVine wide open. Off target from outside. Warriors trail by 5. Payton passes to Green. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Green's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Draymond is smart at knowing when to shoot the ball, especially when he's got strong position inside. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Out to Thompson. On the wing, Thompson shoots over DeRozan. Here's Curry. Payne with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Sinks the three-pointer. DeRozan's got the lead up to 8 now for Chicago.
And the accelerated release from DeRozan gave him the upper hand there.
Green passes to Curry. Goes up from the top of the key. Andre Drummond grabs the miss.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
Head always on a swivel. Levine making things happen with his passing.
Caruso against Curry. Thompson for the triple. Thompson with the three.
Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
And you think about Klay Thompson's career, Brent, an incredibly resilient player. Look at all he's overcome.
Now, you think about those injury cards dealt out to Klay. Well, here's an ACL. Not only that, he gets the Achilles card. So he did it twice, and he continues to play at a high level.
Passes it to Looney. It's stolen. Caruso with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. A new lineup here for the Bulls. Here's Curry. 13 points in the game. Green with a screen for Curry. Curry buries the three-shot.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Curry with a wide open look. Got that one. The Bulls' lead has been cut down to 9 in the bucket from Looney.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely, and it's in there. And the Bulls lead by 11.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And there's the call on Curry. That is his first foul of the game. And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Bulls leading by 9. Ball surveying the defense. Craig finds ball. Out to White. Lets the three fly. Another three for Chicago.
What a passer this guy is. I love how fast Ball is at noticing when the defense has just overcommitted.
The drive by Paul. 35 seconds left to play here in the third. There's the triple. Shot by Pajemski, no good. Now Chicago has gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Deep 2 from Ball. Misses the wing J. Warriors trail by 12. To the middle. They get a hand on it. Saric takes it off the glass. Saric has got his first basket.
Saric, one of those guys with size and a combination of a deft touch. And in close, he's effective.
Latrey gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 13. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Torrey Craig is out there with Dosunmu. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then it's White, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. That's the group on the floor for Chicago.
Tormenting his way through. DeRozan showing what he's made of.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
They've shown no let-up. Penetration, knife it inside. The defense has to tighten it up if they want to slow this team down.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight sharing the basketball. The stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
On the wing, Green. Caruso with the ball. Now Payton defending. And there's the pass to Caruso. They get it again. And Drummond is right there.
Drummond uses his rebounding instincts on the offensive glass so well. Those second chance opportunities, they can hurt you.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's Caruso. Power down with both hands.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
The defense producing easy looks. It just helps you conserve some energy for late in the game.
Curry's checked in for Chris Paul. Here's Curry with the 3. Good on the triple. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
Good shot selection there from Steph, feeling the rhythm and then easily connecting on the pull-up.
And that one's good, Caruso.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. He's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Here's DeRozan. It's rebounded by Curry. Warriors trail by 17. No one near Payton as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. DeRozan on the wing. Kicks it to Drummond. Caruso looking for an opening. 5 to shoot. Outside Levine. It's up a 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Curry has it in the corner. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Caruso. Down low. Out to DeRozan. 3-pointer. Right side, Williams. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Curry outside. At the tip, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Kick out to Levine. Another 3 for Chicago.
And we don't talk about the shooting of Levine enough. Connecting from 3 at a great clip over his career.
And a deep 3 from Curry. And Green slams it in.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. DeRozan, the open look. Again, Chicago.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Chicago.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, it felt like there was more than one of them out there tonight. He was involved on every possession, and he made his presence felt in so many ways.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Curry against Caruso. Curry can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Launches a three. Another three for Chicago.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game. And you got to get up tighter than that. Some players you can give that much room to, but not him.
And DeRozan, here we go. LaVine for three, can't connect. And so Chicago takes this one. And by a big, all right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up.
Memphis, Tennessee, the destination for the Warriors. Welcome to 2K. Couple of teams going head-to-head here, Smitty. How nice is it to play with a solid second unit backing you up?
BA, it's a relief for everyone involved, being able to consistently rotate fresh guys in and keep stars rested. It's a huge boost for a team.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. Stephen Curry is out there with Gary Payton II, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. On the wing, Thompson from downtown. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside, Williams fires the 3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry. And Curry's got the ball here for the Warriors. Now Payton to the middle. Here's Looney. Lays it up and banks it in.
Terrific work inside from Looney. He continues to get more comfortable down there.
Morant looking around. Jackson with a screen on Payton. And it's Gary Payton II with a foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Here's Morant. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Well, you talk about a team on the rise. The Grizzlies are young and dangerous, Smitty.
BA, they hang their hats on the defensive end. With their length and activity, they make it hard for people to handle them.
Back to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Big time two-hand slam.
And right on top of the defender, too. That's got to feel good. Inside, here's Looney. No good there. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Here's Clark. Left side, Williams. Outside, Morant. Nice D from Thompson.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Outside Curry. Six on the shot clock. Green against Clark. And it's Green missing.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim. He's likely to remember that one.
Pass to Jackson. Payne with it. Outside Morant. Williams from long range. The shot misses. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes play. Looney, a screen on Williams. The 3 from Curry. Goes back up. Outside for Green. Let's go with a 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. 3 on 3. Here's Morant. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
And the work ethic of Morant, fantastic at keeping his focus on the task at hand.
And when you're looking for guys with MVP traits, Smitty, the light really shines on Ja Morant.
It does, BA. Like all the great ones do, Ja can completely take over a game. Elite skills, elite athleticism. He's got a sixth sense for this game.
And here's Morant outside. And Williams punches it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
And his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Golden State calls timeout. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's Curry, takes it inside, laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Curry's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Good recognition by Steph Curry. Quick first step, just an incredible score off the bounce.
Clark finds Williams. Thompson against Bain. Outside Morant, shot clock at 6. Outside, Williams. Good, and the setup by Morant. Williams has got 5 points.
Wow, one of the easiest assists of Morant's career. Good thing he keeps his head on his swivel.
Stolen by Jackson. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. On the wing, Bain, guarded by Payton. Back to Williams. Fires from 14. Morant drawing the double team. It's stolen by Curry. 32 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the paint. Looney against Clark. Looney, a screen on Williams. Payton uses the glass to finish the layup.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Payton with a steal. It's 2-on-1. The three from Curry knocks down the long J. He's got 7.
I'll never get tired of seeing Steph Curry shoot. His ability to hit tough ones is beyond belief.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The war. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. We've got Chris Paul. Dario Saric is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Moody, and it's Podziemski in at the 2. Memphis trailing here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has somewhat of a hands-off approach. He said, quote, coaching isn't controlling. My goal by the end of the year is to just sit there and do nothing. And that means it works, because that's what a coach's job is. It's not to pull strings, call every play, and direct traffic. It's to say, this is your team. BA?
Yeah, that's how you have to think about it, right? Thanks, Allie. Well, there's no question that the Warriors are the team of the decade, Grant.
Oh, I mean, BA, think about it. 6 finals appearances in 8 years. They did miss the playoffs in 2 of those seasons, but they still came away with 4 championship rings, plus 2 MVP trophies. Not bad.
Roddy, the pass to Kennard. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
When Kennard is that set up, he almost can't miss. Such a skilled shooter.
Smart against Paul. Saric, a screen on Smart. Here's Paul. And the shot goes down.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Now here's Smart, guarded closely. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jonathan Kuminga. That's his first foul of the game.
First team.
Outside, Williams. Kennard outside. Just 5 on the clock. Roddy, the pass to Williams. Here's Roddy. Another shot. Kicks it out to Kennard. Adams with a screen on Paul. The three is up. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
Here's Pajemski, defended by Kennard. Outside Paul. He takes it in, and down it goes. 2 points.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Kennard against Paul. Kennard passes to Adams. Saric with some nice D. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. From deep. Pass to Paul. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 2-point Grizzly lead. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation. And that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Outside Paul. Here's Pajemski, defended by Kennard. Driving inside. Oh, the swat by Adams.
That's the length of Adams, but also the good instincts defensively.
Williams' shot is good. Now it's a 6-point Memphis lead.
Hey, if you give him room, he's gonna score the ball.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's the three. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Pajemski's got his first 3 points of the game.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
A fierce competitor, Kennard fires back with a three of his own.
Here's Paul. Drops in the layup for 2. Paul's got 8 here in this quarter.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Kennard against Paul. Pass to Adams. Back to Kennard. Here's Roddy. Smart finds Williams. Going inside. And Williams punches it home.
And sends it home with some passion.
I think he's rubbing it in a little bit here. Hanging up there like that. Here's Pajemski. Defended by Kennard. And they pick up 2. Pajemski's got 5 points. Smart outside. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 4. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. Boy, it's been quite a game for Luke Kennard.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Moran and Bain in the backcourt together. Jackson out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Curry passes to Green. Curry looking it over. Outside for Green. 6 on the shot clock. Clark grabs the board. Memphis leading. The 2023 postseason didn't go as the Grizzlies had envisioned it, Smitty.
Yeah, a first-round departure. BA, I think inexperience and overconfidence got the better of them. A veteran Lakers team was able to put them away.
Payton passes to Curry. The 3 ball. Out to Thompson. Pass to Looney. And here's Curry. Clark covers. Beyond the arc. Oh, Curry making it look effortless.
We're talking about Stephen Curry range right now in that shot.
Outside Morant. The kick out to Williams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists tonight.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Sinks the tray.
Splash! Thompson loves a three-point showdown, and he usually wins that battle.
Morant on his way. Williams from long range. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
First team foul.
Now here's Looney, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Andrew Wiggins has come into his own in Golden State. He said, quote, "I feel like I scored a lot in Minnesota and no one cares, but now I'm here. I'm playing winning basketball. I am working my tail off. I'm playing the best defense I can possibly play, and I'm still giving you 18, 19, 20 points. Brian?
Allie, he has found a home. No question about that. Thank you.
With long arms and great footwork, Ja Morant is a constant threat to your shot.
Williams from long range. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again. You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
On the take. That shot off. Green with the defensive effort. The Warriors have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. And here's Curry for 3. Looney passes to Payton. Payne against Thompson. 6 to shoot. Pass to Looney. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
The effort from Looney on the offensive glass. A hustle player who really wills himself out there.
Williams on the wing. Payne against Thompson. Payne, the pass to Morant. Outside, Williams. From behind the arc. Tries again. Kicks it out to Jackson. 3-pointer. Fires in the triple. Jackson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Looney. Back to Curry. Green with a screen on Williams. Here's Curry. Curry creates inside.
Man, Steph Curry is feeling it tonight. He is putting on a show.
And it's Morant off the drive. Kicks it out to Jackson. They set the pick. Williams passes to Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Blocking foul called. Stephen Curry. First personal foul.
A line change here for Memphis. The Warriors also with a sub. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Curry. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Kennard outside. Pass to Roddy. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
With a high basketball IQ and improving playmaking abilities, Luke's growing as a distributor.
Here's Paul. Over Adams. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So it's the Grizzlies now. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game. So on the floor for Golden State. Down low, it's Draymond and Looney. Gary Payton II is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3. Morant, the pass to Bane. Outside for Morant. Kept alive. Pass to Clark. Jackson outside. 5 on the clock. Williams on the wing. Second chance effort. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 4 rebounds now. Bane against Curry. Williams grabs the board.
Missed opportunity, wide open for mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Launches a 3. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
The defense was just nowhere to be found, and because of that, he adds to their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
Kennard, he's checked in for Williams. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Morant with a screen on Curry. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Grizzlies lead by 15.
Finishing the play, Ja Morant sneaking in for not only the board, but a bucket.
Curry against Kennard. Curry passes to Looney. Outside Curry. There's the 3. Great D that time from Bane.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists in the game.
Came into his own in his second year. Desmond proven he's a force.
Here's Curry. Buried from 15 feet out.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Kennard. Sends it home from 3-point land.
A crafty lefty with tons of range. You can't take your eyes off Luke Kennard defensively.
Curry finds Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Skying high, one of his advantages as a undersized 4.
Payne with a screen on Curry. Here's Kennard. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
And the shot goes. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
Crafty play by Steph Curry inside. He used his IQ on that one.
Jackson the screen. Here's Kennard. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Thompson outside. Here's Payton. And the 3-pointer goes.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
And it's Morant off the drive. Pass to Kennard. It's stolen by Curry. Green with the ball. And Kennard picks him up defensively. Golden State has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Grizzlies.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Payton. Out to Thompson. For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Pass to Morant. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Nice shot by Kennard.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No good on that one.
Shooting for Golden State, Gary Payton II.
He hits the second from the line.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
Puts up a deep three, and again, it's Memphis with a three.
The body control and confidence from Luke Kennard helps tremendously on jumpers like those.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Thompson passes to Curry. Back to Thompson. Launches it. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Dominant play by Klay Thompson, rising up for a beautiful jam.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
athletic in the NBA.
And I don't know if it'll be a track meet, but it will be an up-tempo game. And that's the only way these teams know how to play.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. We'll see DeRozan and Williams playing it forward. At the guard spots, we'll see Caruso and Levine. And it's Vucevic in at the center. Now here's Morant. Takes it inside, and Morant throws it down.
This is what you pay to see. Morant doing what he does, exploding right to the rim off the drive. Wow.
Basket counts. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Williams kicks to Morant. Back to Williams. Fires for three. Caruso grabs the miss. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Levine sets the screen for Caruso. Levine with it. Williams picks him up. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And the definition of a three-level scorer, RJ, Zach LaVine can fill it up with the best of them.
Yeah, Greg, and with his blend of deep range and elevation, I don't know. He might be a 4 or 5 level scorer. One thing's for certain, this man's fun to watch.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Now here's Morant. Jackson passes to Clark. Jackson kicks to Morant. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Here's Morant. The Bulls getting the bucket. Clark, a screen on Caruso. Here's Morant. 2 points. That one goes. Morant's got his second basket.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
There's the pass to Levine. Plays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Offensive rebound. Drummond back to Caruso. DeRozan in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. DeRozan's got his second bucket tonight.
And DeRozan is selective when it comes to taking threes, but they're looking confident from the corner.
Caruso with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. It's DeRozan top of the key. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Isn't it beautiful watching DeRozan just work through contact? He loves overcoming these kind of moments.
Frank, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You also have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Morant outside. Three-pointer. Memphis the rebound. Here's Williams. Tries again. Drummond with the block.
A high motor keeps Drummond engaged defensively. He doesn't want to let any shots go in.
Levine deciding where to go with it. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Driving the lane. No good on that one. Morant with some nice D.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively. An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
Now here's Levine. For Chicago, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Kennard. Stolen by Levine. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. The wide open look here for Caruso. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
And he's talked about wanting to improve his all-around game. Levine demonstrating just how unselfish he is with that great pass.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Chicago with a 6-point. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Oh, boy, they've been driving deep into that defense early on, and it's paid off. Great penetration from the perimeter so far.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Kennard is out there with Smart. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Williams. And it's Roddy in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Smart with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. In transition, here come the Bulls. White against Williams. White the pass to Craig. Back to White. Craig sets a screen. And it's White missing.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Richard, if there's an area where the Bulls have struggled, it's on the offensive end.
Kev, you're always such a politician. Look, if you don't have a lot of three-point attempts, a lot of free throw attempts, or offensive rebounds, without those 3 things, it is impossible to hang in there offensively.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Bulls lean in on their veteran core. Zach LaVine said, you just got to be consistent every day and have championship habits. Each and every day, you've got to have a goal in mind and get to that mindset of we're building for something. We've all sacrificed a little bit for the greater good. Kevin?
And that's what we're talking about. That's what it takes. David, thanks. Smart kicks to Kennard. Over in the corner, Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Torrey Craig. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Here's Kennard. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
Nice little draw up there from the inbounds play to get them an easy bucket.
And it's White missing. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 6-point game. Second shot opportunity. Kennard against Ball. Clock at 6. Body the pass to Adams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Adams has got his first basket of the night.
They have to put a body on Adams. He's too good of an offensive rebounder to not pay attention.
The kick out to Ball. Vucevic trying to get open. And Ball gets it to go on the assist by White. And the Bulls lead by 6. Well, the talent is clearly there for Lonzo Ball, Richard, but injuries have held him back throughout his career.
He's such a fun player to watch, too. He's fast, he's smart, unselfish, and plays hard on both ends of the floor. You just pray for him to stay healthy.
Smart against Ball. Roddy. That one wide left. The Bulls leading by 6. Craig with a screen on Smart. And Vucevic kicks to White. It's rebounded by Roddy. The Grizzlies have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Kennard on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Adams sets the pick for Williams. Inside. There's the 3. It's good from long range.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
From outside the arc. Kept alive. Outside, Ball. Ball, a screen on Smart. White, wide open. He fires. Good on the triple. White's got a pair of triples in the second now for Chicago. Smart kicks to Kennard. Looking for Adams. He gets it there. Nobody near Williams. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3. Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Ball. 41 seconds left to play in the first half. Vucevic to the pass to Craig. Craig with a screen on Kennard. Ball finds Craig. Count it. And the Bulls lead by 6.
And Ball just threads the needle extremely well. Fits it through tight spaces with force. I just love his ability to facilitate.
And Kennard wide open. He shoots. Passes to Smart. Outside Williams. Kennard for 3. Another field goal for him. 4 for 6 shooting tonight.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Vucevic setting the pick for White. To the inside. It's stolen by Adams. For the finish. And finished off by Williams.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
An important 2-point, not just on the...
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team. But that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
So the Bulls 5 right now. At the guard spots, we'll see Caruso and Levine. Vucevic is the pivot. Williams is in the other post spot. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Jackson a screen on Caruso. And it's Morant missing. Chicago leading. To the middle. Here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
That's just an aggressive finish by Vuce. Once he gets strong inside positioning, he's looking for the finish.
Pass to Clark. Outside Williams. Cranes the 3-pointer. Williams has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
Boy, Richard, coach has got to love having a flex guy like Brandon Clark around.
A classic high utility player. Stick him in the game and you're getting points, rebounds, and you're going to get good defense. He gives you a little bit of everything you need.
Down low, here's Clark. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Williams kicks to Caruso. Williams a screen on Morant. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
And the Bulls making a change here. Drummond's checked in. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Williams a screen on Caruso. Williams finds Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. Morant sets a screen for Bain. And finished off by Morant.
A great score. Morant showing his poise on that shot.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
Williams passes to Caruso. Levine a screen on Morant.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
RJ, one thing you've been able to count on with the Bulls is their solid defensive play.
Yeah, if only they could turn those defensive stops into more points. They have to improve their offense. That's the one thing that has slowed them down from being a real postseason contender.
With the Grizzlies, Richard, we've heard about an emphasis on defense in the past few years.
Yeah, and there has been some improvement. They were a middle-of-the-road type defensive team not too long ago. But the last few seasons, they have played impact defense.
And finished off by Williams.
What a pass from Morant. He does a terrific job staying alert, seeking out the right opportunities to get his teammates involved.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
And it's Clark in the corner. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Morant with a wide open look. And again, it's Memphis with the three.
And this is what Ja Morant does best. When he finds his rhythm on offense, he is almost impossible to guard.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually, that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report. Bulls making a switch here. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Patrick Williams. Dosunmu comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Balls checked in for Levine, and it's Kobe White in for Alex Caruso. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
At the line for Memphis, Luka.
And here are the Grizzlies now. They're on an 18-6 run. From deep. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's White, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Steven Adams did not like that at all.
And at 6'5", White more than capable athletically, like the aggressiveness there.
Here's Kennard. Craig pulls it in. Bulls trail by 10. Ball from long range. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. In the corner, Kennard with it. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. He dishes it to Smart. Here he goes. And the layup falls. Smart's got the lead up to 12 now for Memphis.
Good work inside from Smart. It's clear how confident he is close to the rim.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for the Memphis. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. Bulls trail by 10. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Caruso kicks to Levine. And another shot. In the corner, Drummond with it. The pass to Caruso. Drives to the hoop. Nobody near Williams. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That's his 5th foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Bain finds Williams. Jackson setting the pick here for Williams. Lets it go with the 3. Rebound by Williams.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Kick out to Levine. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over 1 minute here in the 4th quarter. And here is Caruso. Just 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Jackson. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Stolen by Jackson. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. And that one's good by Clark. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Grizzlies.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight.
Oh! Man! Ooh, as usual, Morant bringing down the house.
And there's the drive. Mark against Levine. Outside Williams. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Levine.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Man, this has been a fun one, but look, who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
Jackson has the open look, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Some bigs develop range over time. Jackson, he's been dropping daggers since day 1.
Drummond finds DeRozan. For 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Fast break Memphis. Here's Bain. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And the Grizzlies leading by 11. Outside Williams. Morant outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
In the corner, it's Levine. Back to DeRozan. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Williams. Dosumu comes in for DeMar DeRozan. Ball's checked in for Levine. And it's Kobe White in for Alex Caruso. Kick by Clark. The kick out to Bain. 4 on the shot clock. Memphis moving it around. And another miss by Memphis. Bulls trail by 11. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
I
just love watching how he handles the rock. I mean, an ability to get to wherever he wants on the floor.
Timeout call, the Grizzlies. They're leading by 9. 1:14 left to play here in the fourth. Kennard, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. We have to play like we're tied. They want their team to sustain that level of effort, and we'll see how it works out. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so he drops them both. It's a 9-point ball game here. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The drive-by ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, and ball jumps all over the defense, especially when they give him a lane to the basket. Outstanding at forcing the issue.
And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 8.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Here's Kennard. And it's Morant at the elbow. Shot clock at 6. And he drives in, and Morant throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
Hits it from 3-point range.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
It's Morant with the drop. Williams kicks to Kennard. Jacks up a 3, sinks the 3-pointer. And the Grizzlies lead by 10.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
So no problem for Memphis as they get... Thank you for that, David. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
we've got two teams that embody team basketball.
Yeah, they preach ball movement, and you can see that by looking at their assist numbers. And when they're passing like they are, the game is much more fun and more involved for not just the players, but the fans.
And a look at the starters for the Bulls. On the wings, it's the dynamite pair of Levine and DeRozan. Williams and Vucevic patrol the inside. And it's Caruso in at the point guard position. Curry against Caruso. 4-3. And that's good. Stephen Curry for three.
Curry was such a smooth three-point shot. Are there better mechanics in the league?
Caruso with it. Now Thompson defending. DeRozan into the lane. And here's Caruso outside. Looney grabs a miss. Outside Curry. Green, a screen. And the Warriors with another three.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Surefire, one-handed stuff.
Yeah, with his focus, he's not going to miss that. You know, Brent, we always hear Looney's teammates talk about his value to the team.
How about the dirty work that he does on a nightly basis? Rebound, setting screens, setting guys up with some pretty good passing because he's so familiar with the offense. This guy is in a perfect role with this squad.
I love how he takes good angles on drives to the rim. DeRozan has a nice fluidity to his game.
First team foul.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Caruso against Curry. From the arc. Another three for Golden State.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Now here's Thompson. Pass to Payton. Down low. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two.
Well, you look at Draymond's NBA career, such a staple of this Warriors team's run of success.
Maybe in the way that he plays it gets overshadowed because people don't recognize the true greatness in what he does defensively. But Draymond talks enough for you to recognize just how much he means to this team and the way they've won championships around his demeanor.
Now here's Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. Jacks up a three, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
This is when the game slows down for a big man like Andre Drummond. He can make those kind of plays.
Here's Curry. And again, no good by Golden State. And it's Caruso with the ball for Chicago. It's a three-point game. Pass to Levine. Drummond with the ball. Here's DeRozan. That one falls, coming off a Drummond feed. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
And that's where the frame of DeRozan comes into play. So good at bodying up to get his.
Curry gets the bucket.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Brent, the offensive style of this Warriors team, they stand apart from the rest of the league.
Well, it's that perimeter shooting that's just so elite, VA, that really sets them apart. They move the ball, they move themselves, but they can really shoot it. And when those shots are falling, this team is incredibly difficult to stop.
Yeah, numbers from the free throw line for DeRozan have only improved as his career has gone on.
No one covering. 18 points for him.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Yeah, the big-time vertical there. DeRozan still has it, having played well over a decade in this league.
Outside Payton. The three from Curry. Drummond grabs the miss. The Bulls have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Caruso, the pass to DeRozan. Williams a screen on Curry. DeRozan with the ball. And Looney picks him up defensively. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Levine. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
I mean, Levine wasn't about to let that possession get away from them. I mean, he knew just how much time there was left on the shot clock.
Outside Curry. Off target from outside.
You know, Zach LaVine is so energetic out there on the floor. You gotta love a guy who consistently plays at a very high effort level like that.
And there's a pick. Caruso outside. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Both teams are hot. Woo! This is a fun one to watch.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line. A chance at a three-point play.
How about that finish by Steph there? He's just a master at altering his shot after he hears the whistle and gets the contact and finishes.
DeRozan right side. Drummond to screen on Curry. Pass to Drummond. Here's DeRozan. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist. Drummond's got 3 assists tonight.
So smart with the ball. DeRozan works the pick and finds an opening.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Warriors. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be back in a moment. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
A prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
On the court for Chicago, they've got Torrey Craig, Kobe White out there with Lonzo Ball. Then there's Ayo Dosunmu, and it's Vucevic in at the 5. Knocked loose, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. You know, when you talk about Chris Paul, you get the sense we are in the final years of his career, Brent.
That's definitely how it feels, but I love that CP3 is not going to let you know about it. He's going to continue to go out there and compete and do whatever it takes to contribute to winning. And he will continue to play at a high level.
White with it, and it's Paul picking him up. Dosunmu for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Oh, the smooth floater there from Wiggins.
Wiggins with nice touch on that floater.
White against Paul. Pass to Vucevic. They need this. Drills it from deep. Vucevic has gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Here's Podziemski. Fires from deep. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's White. And he hammers it home to polish off the break.
Yeah, I mean, they put so much focus on Vucevic, it leaves a wide open man.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Pass to Vucevic. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Vucevic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
What muscle from the big man. Vucevic is no stranger to having to work through contact.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Paul. The shot from the low post is good. Paul's got 7, and there's so much on-court communication. Brent, what types of things are being called out by players?
Well, on defense, BA, it's pretty much everything. You're trying to read the opposing team's coach, try to hear the call of the play coming, try to yell out to your teammates so predictably they know what movements are happening. And then within engagement of that play, you're calling your switches, you're calling where your help is, and that should happen 75 times a night. So by the end of the night, the team that communicates the most usually ends up winning the game.
Back to Paul. There's a screen. And he drives in. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Defense is not able to keep up with the speed and really the awareness of Chris Paul that time.
White with a screen on Wiggins. Outside White. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Paul passes to Kuminga. Back to Paul. There's the drive. Yep, count it. He's got 11.
Chris Paul adept at finding space down low, and that time found a way to get it done.
Vucevic, a screen on Paul. Pass to Dosunmu. Fires the 3. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And that really has to lift his teammates' spirits right now.
I'll tell you, Grant, these second chance buckets could be what this game comes down to.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And it's a completely new group here for the Warriors. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. Golden State has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. White against Curry. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Craig passes to Ball. Craig with a screen on Curry. Ball into the lane. Here's Craig. Banked it in off the glass. Craig's got his first basket.
Now, lead passes like that are so hard to defend. He never had to break his stride. So full speed, 2 points.
The 3 from Curry. Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Kind of a simple job for Looney out there, but he's willing to do it. Gets into the middle and fights for that board.
Now here's White. Lets the 3 fly. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Bulls. They lead by 1. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Down low, it's Draymond and Looney.
That is showing up again later. Wow.
Yeah, stylish flush by DeRozan, flying up and making a big-time statement at the rim.
Here's Curry, driving to the basket. Good, and that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Yeah, one of the elite scorers in the league. DeRozan can beat you at all 3 levels.
Outside Curry. Pass to Thompson. Back to Curry. Oh, got a piece of it. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Clock at 6. Here's Green. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
I mean, so much glue in this guy as Draymond focuses on making all the winning plays that he possibly can.
Both good from the line that time. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Levine for three, and Zach Levine from deep.
And with how well Levine attacks the bucket, defensively, you almost have to give him space to shoot threes.
Here's Curry. Ooh, he's looking good tonight. He's drilled 9 of 15 so far.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
You talk about players that mean so much to their team. Stephen Curry at the top of that list, Brent.
Yeah, you just look at the numbers, BA. They're staggering about what happens when this team doesn't have Steph Curry on the floor. And really, Curry becomes the entirety of the way this offense works.
Caruso, pass to DeRozan. Now Drummond. He's defended by Looney. 6 on the shot clock. Caruso outside. Shoots over Curry. Misses off the left iron. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. Payton finds Looney. Green with a screen on Levine. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Curry. 27 points for him from deep three-point land. Oh, look at Green getting his inside.
It's where Draymond's speed becomes a huge advantage as he gets off the pick and roll and guys can't keep up with him.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Curry with it, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Payton against Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. The 3 from Curry. Caruso grabs the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Thompson's shot is off. For Chicago, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Here's Levine. And again, it's Chicago.
And Levine knows he has the green light to take these shots, and his confidence is really impressive.
Timeout called, the Warriors. Chris Paul, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Craig is checked in for Williams. The Sumu comes in for DeRozan. Ball, he's checked in for Levine. And it's White in for Caruso. Paul with the bucket.
So good with the handle is Chris Paul, putting the D on its heels.
The Bulls have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Ball. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Chris Paul. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I think Lonzo is doing a better job at this stage of taking his game just a lot more serious when he came into the league.
Ooh, in a tight game, high percentage looks become even more valuable.
Drummond to screen on Paul. To the inside. Out to Craig. Back to Drummond. 4 on the clock. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Paul against White. The drive by Paul. He got a piece of it. Outside White. Pass to DeSumo. Back to White. Drummond to screen on Paul. Takes the 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Drummond's got his first 2 points of the night.
And Drummond can sit on that weak side block or in front of the rim and just be a tough guy to move out from the lane. He'll get those offensive rebounds.
And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's his first foul of the game. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. 32 seconds left in the third. White against Paul. Driving in, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Anytime Paul gets here, you can bet that he's going to step to the line and knock him down.
Pass to Vucevic from outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. Vucevic has got 10. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
And Paul gets it to go.
And things falling for CP3 in this one. What a scoring outburst we're getting.
1 second left. Payton with a steal. That's the end of the third, and it's tied up. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
So helpful to the offensive versatility when your bigs can create, freeing everybody up, and that cut was wide open.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Lonzo Ball, Torrey Craig out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Dosunmu in at the 3, the small forward. Thompson gets a good look. Good on the 13-footer. And the Warriors lead by 2.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Golden State has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Pass to Looney. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Craig. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Dosunmu. Levine, he's checked in for Ball. And it's Caruso in for White. Curry going all the way to the rim.
Shooting might be Curry's calling card, but he has an incredible handle as well, and that allows him to get through the defense.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Levine. And here is Vucevic. The Bulls with another miss. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid-range, take them, knock them down. They've done it.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Curry at the rim.
Yeah, it's not just the flair that Steph plays with, but the joy that he plays with that I love. Slicing apart the defense there. What a confident player.
Caruso, the pass to Levine. Outside, Williams to win the run. He can't hit that time.
I'm not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Outside Curry. And he comes up with a bucket. And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Caruso misses.
Every possession counts for them right now. That's not going to get it done.
And now the Bulls in transition. Outside, Williams. Floats one. Caruso misses. The Warriors have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's Curry. And he drops it in from the low post. Curry's got 9 points now in the quarter.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Out to Thompson. Puts up a three. Back to Curry. And here is Green. Shot clock at 6. The three. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And now the Bulls in transition. Basket counts.
Yeah, the defense expects DeRozan to try and score, but he smartly makes the extra pass.
And Curry's got the ball here for Golden State. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth. Shoots over Caruso. Outside Curry. 6 to shoot. And there's the drive. And that one's good. Curry's got 38 points.
This is just not a surprise. Steph Curry is having a massive offensive game.
DeRozan outside. Outside Levine. Fires the three. Looney grabs a miss.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And the shot goes in. And now a 10-point Warrior lead.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Yeah, and this is Levine's role. I mean, he's out there to score as often as possible.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Curry against Williams. Drive by Curry. Yep, that one's good. Curry's got 40 points.
Well, right now, Steph is just toying with the defense, and it feels like he is the puppeteer in this basketball game.
DeRozan outside. For three. Missed it. And so the Warriors take the win. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be. Thanks, Alec. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
wait.
Nothing, Kevin. These players and fans are very familiar with each other and desperately want bragging rights.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Brandon Clark is out there with Jaren Jackson. And it's Williams at the small forward. Green kicks to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What strength from Stephen Curry. Down there with the big boys, taking the bump and finishing.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
Jackson has the open look. And a miss there on the triple. Curry deciding where to go with it. Driving in, and the rejection by Jackson. Williams with a clean look. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Outside Curry. Looney kicks to Payton. Now here's Looney. Outside Curry. Launches a three. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Outside Williams. Shoots over Curry. Williams can't hit. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Thompson. Curry's got 6.
Quick off the draw. This is how fast Steph Curry can get it off.
Pass to Jackson. Out to Morant. Outside Williams. Williams, a screen on Thompson. In the corner, it's Bain. And the 3 ball is good.
This is a guy who loves to shoot the 3. Bain won't hesitate.
And Smitty, the last pick of the first round in that 2020 NBA draft. Desmond Bain loves proving the doubters wrong.
GA, every season, he seems to take another leap. Now one of the league's premier three-point shooters and a terrific all-around player.
Now here's Morant after the miss from Stephen Curry. Bain passes to Williams. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Williams has got his second bucket.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bain read the defense perfectly.
Curry wide open. Another 3 for Golden State.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Morant drives in. Williams kicks to Morant. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And the foul called on Kevon Looney. That is his first foul of the game.
I love the competitive fire Ja Morant plays with, coming right back with his own 3.
And Jaren Jackson Jr. is so impressive, especially on the defensive end.
A dynamic shot blocker, Greg. Jaren Jackson is someone that loves setting the tone on the defensive end. Not to mention, he's a very skilled offensive threat.
Now Morant after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Morant drives in. Outside Williams. From the arc. Drills it from outside. Williams has got 8 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now, here's Clark. Hasn't made one yet. Jackson finds Morant. Into the lane. Back to Jackson. Here's Clark. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney passes to Curry. 41 seconds left in the first quarter. Count it. Good. 13 points in the game.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Pass to Clark. Williams for three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, he is feeling it from three-point range. All of a sudden, he just can't miss.
And the rejection by Jackson. Payne for three. Green with the rebound. Now Curry. He's got 13. Curry with another miss. He gets it up. No good on the shot. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. It's the Grizzlies up by 5. It's the And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that hot.
And also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
They've got Chris Paul. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Kuminga. Then it's Dario Saric. And it's Podziemski in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Back to Kuminga. Driving inside. Shoots over Adams. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. But does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Wiggins against Kennard. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Adams. Saric grabs the board.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Ball with the bucket.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the deep.
Adams drawing the double team. Memphis moving that ball around. No problems knocking that one down. Kennard's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Well, thank you, Kevin. Desmond Bane went to a small high school. He says, I was the biggest guy every game I played, so I was just getting to the rim. I didn't know how good of a shooter I was until I got to college. Now in the NBA, where does he rank himself? He says, other than Steph Curry, you're going to have to show me someone better. Kevin?
Oh, David, I love the confidence. Thanks so much.
That is all the space Paul needs down there. Great work in close.
Adams with the screen on Wiggins. Kennard the pass to Adams. In the corner, Smart with it. It's stolen by Saric. And a wide open look here for Wiggins with the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Podziemski's got his first points of the night.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? And Memphis, Smitty, one of the flashiest teams in the league. Lots of highlight reel material there for sure.
Kevin, you need the sizzle and the steak. This is a young team with a lot of great talent that's still learning how to be consistent. It's part of the process.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Golden State. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. A three-pointer, Wiggins. Grizzlies with the rebound. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Sharch. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
1:44 left in the first half. Kennard's shot is off.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
In the corner, it's Wiggins. Puts the move on.
Oh, okay.
And what a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Steve, hard to believe, isn't it? But Steven Adams has been in this NBA for 10-plus seasons.
Kevin, joining OKC during the Russ and KD days, playing with Zion in New Orleans, Ja in Memphis, Steven Adams has teamed up with some incredible young talent. You know, the one thing Steven Adams gives you, night in and night out, is toughness. He helps your team set a physical tone.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The kick out to Williams. The Grizzlies with another miss. The Warriors leading. Kuminga with it. He's picked up by Morant. Here's Paul, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That's on Jaren Jackson.
The trickery of Paul, he's unpredictable. It is what gets defenders to be overly aggressive.
And so Paul nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Stephen Curry, he's checked in for the Warriors.
Now into the lineup for your Warriors.
Warriors leading by 3. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of the game. Out to Payton. Back to Curry. Over Williams. No good off the back of the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 3. Jackson passes to Clark. Can they get it? Outside Jackson. Nailed from three-point land.
Nice play, and credit Jaren for being shot ready. He knew the play was coming to him, and he knocked it down.
Curry from deep three-point land. And Thompson kicks to Curry. Another shot. And blocked by Payne.
That'll earn Desmond points with his coaches. They love to see that kind of effort at the defensive end.
The 3 from Morant. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. It's a tie game in San Francisco. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Jaren Jackson is out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams at the 3 slot. Curry in the lane. And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
Memphis basketball.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Lets the 3 fly. And Curry the bucket on the assist from Green. Curry's got the lead up to 3 now for the Warriors.
Stephen Curry, as soon as he crosses the half.
Oh,
yes. As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bain says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, then that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. Payton in the corner. Thompson outside. Left side Curry. And Bain pulls it down.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
Outside Williams. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Bain sets the screen for Williams.
Even though he's not the biggest guy, Curry's instincts and competitiveness help him out on the defensive end.
There's the triple. Looney down low. Guarded by Bain. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And coach is looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
The Warriors making a switch here. Paul's checked in. Clock at 6. And that's out of bounds. Golden State will retain possession.
Golden State basketball.
Clock is at 3. From the line.
A beast defensively. Clark's reach and high motor is what makes him effective at blocking shots.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Jackson, a screen on Payton. And it's Morant missing. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Warriors. And the Warriors miss again. And the rejection by Jackson.
You've got to be alert whenever Jaren is nearby lurking because he's a superb shot blocker.
And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Paul for 3. Out to Thompson. And the rejection by Clark.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
To the paint. Here's Jackson. Out to Morant. Jackson, a screen on Payton. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
One thing that makes Jaren such a great alley-oop target is his hands, measured at enormous 10 inches long.
There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Paul looking over the floor. Looking to end his cold spell.
The length, the quickness, and the agility. Jaren Jackson has everything he needs to be a premier defender.
And it's Gary Payton II with the foul.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Substitution on the court.
Kennard against Payton. Adams with the screen on Payton. Here's Kennard. Lays it up and banks it in. Kennard's got 8 points.
Outstanding decision. Kennard is getting better and better at creating offense for himself.
Paul left side. Pass to Looney. the ball. Driving the lane. And easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Grizzlies as they wrap up. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The post pair for him. It's Green and Looney. Curry is out there with Payton, and it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors' 5. Curry passes to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Off with the layup. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Adams outside. Good. Adams has got his first bucket of the night.
Got to do more than this to stop Adams. He's relentlessly strong inside.
Curry buries the 3 shot.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
And he's just living out beyond the arc right now. What a weapon to have on the floor.
This is when they need it the most. So they're so close to evening this game up. How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Here's the screen. Here's Curry with the 3. Again, Curry missing. Memphis leading. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it.
Out of bounds.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Kennard.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Warriors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Inside. Out to Thompson. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Outside Curry. Puts it up. And he swishes it right through. Curry's got 8 points here in this quarter.
On nights like this, when he's on fire, I love the joy Steph plays with.
In the corner, Kennard with it. The tray. Oh, they get it back. Here's the 3. At basket number 6 to the stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Here's Curry. There's the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Curry's got 16 here in the second half.
Stephen Curry playing through contact and still being able to score the basketball.
Warriors trail by 5. The pass to Thompson. The focus from Curry gets it to fall inside.
When you need a big basket, call on Stephen Curry. This guy is not afraid of taking those shots.
Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
Calling for the ball in crucial moments. Morant steps up when it matters most.
Thompson sets the pick for Curry. Fires the 3. And Desmond Bane pulls it down. Memphis leading by 5. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Kennard's shot is off. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. Green with a screen for Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Brandon Clark.
Stephen Curry driving the basketball has a nice knack to be able to, once he's inside the paint, to draw the fouls.
And how big was that? He is just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
Morant kicks to Clark. With the drive, and it's Clark with the jam.
And the first thing I thought of, confidence from Clark. Knows his team needs a bucket and goes out and gets it.
And he's good on the 3 ball. Curry's got 36.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
to the paint. It's tipped. Here's Clark. Yes!
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Curry outside. It's rebounded by Memphis. Clark into the lane. Green with the rebound.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
Curry passes to Green. Back to Curry. There's a good screen. Launches it. Count it!
Virtually impossible to play on the screen and rolls. So many options. He can score it, he can drive it, but he also can pass it.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Kennard. And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Kennard's a guy who loves taking the big shot. He should be right at home in this situation.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Curry outside. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Deflects the pass, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
Picked them clean. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.